friends. Oops, what did I just do? Nothing, I guess. All right, good morning for realsies. How are you all this morning? Good, I hope. There you are. I was just able, it took me a little longer to get live than I expected because I was just able to talk to my aunt. I was able to FaceTime her, and she had a really good night. She's had a ton of antibiotics pumped into her. So she's doing a little bit better this morning. Facebook has this notice telling me it's going to be down a little bit. And so literally I can't, the comments are so tiny. Let's see if I can do it this way. All right. Hey Kay, thank you. Yes, she had a good night into her, which I think helps some things, doesn't it? So, come on now, Facebook, stop being an idiot. Whatever. I'll have to keep an eye on my phone too, because the comment space on my why is technology so stupid? All right. Might not see your comments that good because I got this little tiny space that they've left me. This little tiny space. So all I can see is like half a comment. Oh my gosh. It's so painful. So painful. There's nowhere else for me to view. I just wish I could figure out technology. I was watching the first part of the Esther cake video and you got me live. Awesome. One of these days, I'll figure it out. All right. Sarah, how stupid is that? Your comment limit. Like, really? Can you not carry on a conversation anymore without somebody telling you you're talking too much? Oh, all right. Quesadillas and Mexican iced coffee. Fair warning, I live in Maine. I don't know what real Mexican food tastes like. Is this gonna taste like real Mexican coffee? I don't know. Probably not. But we're gonna call it Mexican coffee anyway. I really don't know. All right, I wanted to show y'all something first. I found this at the old Sam's Club yesterday or whatever, Sunday, whenever I went. This is by the Tattooed Chef. Riced cauliflower burrito blend with queso fresco. It's a seasonal limited time offering. It's riced cauliflower with plant-based beef, and I looked and all of the ingredients are decent. It's pea protein. There's rice flour, but it's minimal. Corn, black beans, and cilantro tossed in a jalapeno crema. Sounds awesome. So I want to show you this, you guys. I bought this to enjoy, and I am delivering this to my friend Kathy. Kathy, if you're watching, all of this is going to be yours, because what I didn't notice when I bought it, see these little purple onions? I can't have those. I'm allergic. Yeah, fake beef. I mean, plant. There's not a lot. I'm not worried about the little bit of pea protein or anything that's in there because it's not a lot of beef. It's mostly cauliflower and other stuff. But I can't eat it. So I bought it and didn't pay pay attention. I can't have red onions. I don't want to have to use an EpiPen, so tis what it is. Sorry, Shirley. I had the chance to call my aunt this morning. Mom called and said, call your aunt right now. She's awake. So I called her, and she was awake. And her oxygen was up to 97 while we were talking. She still holds her oxygen on her face because she needs it, but her oxygen was holding at 97. So that's pretty awesome. And she was sitting up. So that's really good. She looked really good. All right. Let me put this in the fridge. Okay. So we had steak last night for supper. We had tri-tip, grilled steak, and I have some left over. Marin's like, save that for me. Don't eat it all in your video. I'm like, okay, I'll save it for you. So I'm gonna take the little one and I'm gonna make a quesadilla out of it and I'll save it for her. Notice there's some gristle right on the edge I don't want, but I know who does want it. Is the baby. Come here, give here. I know you want that gristle. Oh gosh, you're heavy. All right. Yes, it is good news. It is good news. Just keep praying that it continues on this trend. Oh, Sarah, it's so fun. It's just Marin and I. Tony hates fishing. Hates it with a passion. Marin and I really enjoy it. So I get my gear and we go. Both of our fishing poles were not working well yesterday though. Neither one of them are casting right. Hers is, we need to get her a new one. We thought we bought her one last year, but we can't find it. So I say we never bought it. He says we did and just can't find it, but I don't think we ever bought it. But we just go, we went there and then we went under. There's a little river down the road and a little bridge and it's like not much traffic there. So we just stand right on the bridge and cast over. There was a little turtle swimming around last night. It's fun. We caught 16 fish, had to throw them all back. 2 were baby trout. Well, I say baby, but they were about that big. You have to be at least 6 inches to keep a trout. So I had to throw those back. And everything else was sunfish, which we're not gonna take sunfish. So, all right, you can go now. I'm not giving you any more. Walk away. He's just standing here, just waiting for the next drop of steak to come down. Yes, right, Sarah? We listen to Country Gold all the time, all the time. I'm forever saying, hey Siri, turn on 90s country. All right, so these are the Mission low carb tortillas. They're my favorite. This is the burrito size because I want to be able to make a whole quesadilla. Sherry. Tracy, because sunfish are, they're edible. They're about this big. You get about oops, I'm pointing at the wrong camera, about that big. They're mostly fins and bones. So they're more effort than they're worth. They take a lot of cleaning. They're a ton of bone. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. So I just unhook them and drop them back. And of course, the poor things, the bridge is way off the ground, so I gotta throw them back, and it's like a huge drop. And all I can think is that fish must be freaking out when I drop it off the bridge and it goes tumbling down into the water. It must be like, what is going on? Oh, I don't know, Melissa. It's just like, I don't know what brim is. They're just not worth the hassle. Yeah, they taste good. They're just not worth the effort. They're not worth my time for one bite of fish. Because literally most of them are about that big. I'd probably get 2 mouthfuls. I'm not gonna kill a bunch of fish for 2 bites. I'd have to eat all 16. It's not worth my effort. So I know I do feel bad for the poor fish. They're probably like, you know, I'm ripping a hook out of their mouth, which I feel bad enough about, and then I'm slinging it over the edge of a bridge. And Marin goes, Mom, it's just a fish. I'm like, I know. I gotta remember that. Poor things. Oh, but it's not as bad as when catch a trout. I gotta kill it. That I don't love. I don't love that part of fishing. I'm not a big freshwater fish eater, Debbie, but my daughter loves trout. I coat it in a little egg white, I coat it in a little egg wash, and then I dip it in like cornflakes and fry it in some oil, and she loves it. I make like fish nuggets out of it. So she'll eat all the trout we catch. I don't care for it. Right, exactly. Must have been that worm I ate. It's true. It's got to be scary. And I feel so bad yanking that hook out of their mouth. I know, it's just a fish. It's just, I don't know. I just hate catching stuff I gotta throw back. I'd rather get something that I gotta, you know. Listen, this is horrible conversation. Stab the trout through the brain, cut his gills. Oh, it's brutal. But it's food. I get it. It's okay. It still doesn't feel good. All right. That's all right. Strong woman can handle killing a little fish. All right. So I've got a dog breathing on my quesadilla. He's like, I said that and he went, like I was going to give him a piece. I don't know my fish very well, Sherry, at all. Like, I know trout. That's about it. And bass. We get smallmouth bass. I throw them back. They don't taste any good. They're too greasy. So I throw them back too. We did catch one bass yesterday. Smallmouth. So he was about that long, the bass we caught, but I threw him back because we won't eat him. But I know. He smells it, so he wants more. One more piece and that's it. Get. All right, so I put some tomatoes. You could put salsa instead, but you could put. I'm thinking eggs in this to make it a breakfast quesadilla, really, but I just don't want that. I just don't want it. So I'm not having it. This is all I'm having. Steak, tomatoes, and cheese. That's what I want in my quesadilla. And it's my quesadilla, so I'll put whatever I want in it. If you want eggs in your quesadilla for breakfast, you go right ahead. I ain't gonna be mad. Don't matter to me. Nope, that's dirty. Watch out there, old dog. I'm gonna saute that up in a little. Let me turn the camera some. I'm gonna cook that up in a little coconut oil. Am I? Yeah, I am. Let me make sure my camera's pointed at the stove. I can't see both the comments. Vicky. The dog was like, oh thank God, they don't eat bass. We do call him Bass too. Bass, Bass Master, Bassy McGee, Big Butt Bubble Gut B McGee. Don't we? We call you all kinds of names. Fatty McGee, Fatso. All the worst names. Oh. Well, that's good, Shirley. If your body's telling you that, eat. Eat the emails. I want some lentils. I keep opening that cupboard and seeing lentils, and I haven't had lentils in a while. That's one of my favorite E's. I had lots of fruit yesterday. Oh, you were on vacation. That's right, Meredith. Hope you had a wonderful one. I love being on vacation. I'm on vacation right now. But after this video, I'm going to make more videos. I'm gonna record I have some recording to do for my upcoming coaching class. I got a coaching class starting in 2 weeks, guys. Well, 2.5 weeks, August 16th. The class I'm in right now ends this Friday. And then next week I'm taking a week off from coaching. And then the following week I jump right back in with a new coaching class. I'm hoping by next week to have the ongoing service available. I'm hoping. I don't know yet. But even if I don't, if you're interested in the next class, it starts in 2 weeks. All right. I'm going to make rich coffee. I'm going to make iced coffee. So I have to go through this thing. It's on water. I got to put it on bean. I don't have any. Oh, I have a cinnamon dolce. That's perfect for Mexican coffee. Cinnamon dolce. How perfect that I have that. Because I'm going to put cinnamon and I'm going to put cayenne and chili powder and chocolate in my iced coffee to make a Mexican iced coffee. So I'm going to use this cinnamon dolce and I'm going to do the rich brew because I want it dark, and I'm going to brew 11 apparently is as high as I can go for the rich. Go, baby. All right, get out a plate. I'm going to need some sour cream and some guac on this quesadilla. Gonna need it. Gonna need it. Come here. You got it. Come here, guac. All right, where'd my sour cream go? Did my kid eat it all? There it is. Right behind the worms. Yep. That's literally where my sour cream was. It was behind the tub of worms. All right. See how this is going here. Turn it down a little because she's going to smoke coconut oil. No, it's just the magic machine, Nikki. It just, there's a rich setting on it and it brews it really slow. All right, I have 2 half-size pods of my handy chocolate syrup left. That's all I got left. I gotta make more and freeze it today. Tis important. Ooh, baby, that's smoking. Let's turn down the heat. The Greek yogurt and the sour cream container. Right, yeah. I do sometimes do that. When I run out of sour cream, I pop the Greek yogurt into the sour cream container. My kid doesn't know because she refuses to eat Greek yogurt as sour cream. All right. So, here's what I'm going to do. You need to do it, Christy. It's so good, and then freeze it in pods. I'm going to pour a little bit in there, just a little. I don't know why I did that, because I'm going to put cocoa in there. This was for the top. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm going to make a cinnamon cold foam to go on top of my, to go on top of my coffee. Alright, I'm a little discombobulated. I can't do 2 things at once. I better move that sour cream or I'm going to accidentally put it in my coffee. Alright. It's a fuel pull sherry, so I don't worry so much about portions, but I put it in cube trays. So I put it in the pods that I use were from my Instapot, but I'm going to use this time because one of you lovely ladies sent me this. So I'm going to put it in this because it's got a cover, and then it won't spill all over my fridge. So I'll probably have like 3 or 4 of these for a serving because they're smaller. So that's what I'm gonna put my pods in. So all right, I'm gonna put about 1.5 teaspoons of black cocoa in my coffee with that little drizzle of syrup that I didn't need to put in there because I forgot what I was doing for a minute. There's a surprise. Chili powder. I'm gonna do, gosh, that started sizzling. It freaked me out because the oven's off. I'm gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. I hope this is good. I didn't do a review, Carrie. I like it so far. I didn't do a review. I probably should have. I'm gonna do 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne. And I'm gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Do you have a link for the Now Magnetic measuring cups? I'll get you one. I don't have one, but I'll get you one. My whey rolled into little balls got gritty when I made the foam yesterday. I would try it. It's probably, I don't know. I have a hard time saying. It depends on the frother. I don't know. I don't know. No, I am not working at a camp. We decided not to go to camp. Marin was having a tough time with the idea of going to camp with Aunt Nancy being sick. The idea of being around other people right now and the worries about COVID made her really nervous. Our cousin caught COVID at a summer camp, little girl, and that made her even more scared. So the stress level, she just couldn't handle it. So I'm gonna do about 1.5 teaspoons of super sweet. You can do whatever you want for your sweetener. All right, and then let me get my milk. So guys, last night I made cashew milk for the first time ever. And it is like drinking straight cream. It's so much less nutty than almond milk. And look how creamy that is. And it is low nut to water ratio. Okay, someone please explain to me why I just put all of my ingredients in there instead of my blender. I'll wait. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Why? Why? Just so I could have to... Oh my word. The cashews are actually less fat than the almonds. So yeah, it's still a fuel pull. You used twice as much almonds. You used twice as much as almonds though. What do you mean? Yeah, Diane, it's no joke. I bought cashew yesterday to try to make creamer. I'm off 50/2. I like not pods, but it's so expensive. They are, and I bought that creamer the other day at the grocery store that I reviewed, that better half, and I still forgot to, no, in my almond cow, Tracy, I use, it's a little over 1/4 cup. It's closer to 1/2 cup. And with the cashews, I used probably closer to 1/2 cup. I used about the same. I put it at the same measurement in the almond cow. So when I do it, when I did it in my blender, I used 1/4 cup of almonds, but it was very watery. This is still fuel pull. This is still full fuel pull. It's not quite a half a cup in my almond cow, but it's not just a quarter cup either. So, all right, cashew milk. Let's see, did I buy cinnamon yesterday? No. Thought I did. I bought peppermint. Shoot. All right, let's get some sunflower lecithin and whey. Where's my sunflower lecithin? It's always hanging right there. It's right here. All right. Yeah, like 5 more cashews by the time it's done. All right, I'm gonna put some whey in there. Put a little sunflower lecithin. A 1/4 teaspoon. And then I'm gonna put straight stevia. It might, Melissa. I figured out the fat per serving, and it's like 3 grams, and almond milk from the carton is 2.5. So you know what? I don't worry about it. It's close enough to fuel pull that I add some extra water sometimes. I don't always use a ton of the almond milk. Like, I don't drink a big 8-ounce glass. I probably use half a cup in there, half a cup in here. So I do have a cup, but there's a solid chance this is going to make 2 and I won't drink them all. I just don't worry about it with almond or cashew milk. I think it's 7 cups in the almond cow, if I remember right. It's 7 cups of water. So I use it in my almond cow on the max line. I think that's 7 cups. And I don't get hung up on it. Even if it's a little bit over, it's not impacting my weight loss, and I'm okay with it. It's fresh, whole almond milk. I don't care. And it's no worse than almond milk because it's lower in fat for the same amount of ounces. All right, cold foam coming up. Go, baby. All right, and then while that's making that, I'm gonna blend up this and get my glass ready, some ice. Oh my gosh, this looks chocolatey and delicious. I think for half a cup, I figure 2 to 3 grams of fat, depending on how much water you make with it. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. I don't know. I do not get that hung up on numbers with something like almond milk. I don't worry about it. Food freedom, guys. That's the way I look at it. If it were made with a cup of almonds and half the milk, or water, I might worry about it. I make mine on the lowest nut setting, highest water setting. Yeah, probably, Sherry. Probably a lot. All right, let's see. I was gonna pour chocolate on the inside of my glass to make it pretty, and I should have done that first, but I don't have a lot, and I want some for my drizzle on the top of my cold foam. So I need to make more syrup. Give a little bit. Need a little. Do you all think 1/3 cup of cashews too? Yes, I do think it would make a good creamer. If you look up almond cow creamer, Melissa, even though I don't know if you have an almond cow, but even if you don't, look up almond cow creamer recipes. Follow it using your blender, the same steps. It looks like a really good recipe. They use maple syrup, which I won't use in mine, but you could put whatever you wanted for sweetener. All right, got my cold foam. Needs to go another round. Needs another round. Sometimes, because the fat content is not the same in this as real milk, it's a different fat. because of that, it doesn't foam up as quickly. So sometimes it takes 2 rounds in my almond cow. I mean, in my frother. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all of my appliances confused. Look at that quesadilla. Yeah, baby. This is fried instead of grilled. Hey, Kathy. I have some cake for you, girl. And I have some burrito blend mix for you that I can't eat because when I bought it, I didn't realize it had red onions in it. So, if you're free, let me know. I'll be over after this video. I'll run it over. I have some time before I gotta get started on some work stuff. Come on now, slice, baby. I should be using a pizza cutter. Okay, I'll be over. As soon as this video is done, I'll pop over. I only got a couple minutes, but I'll pop over. Bring you cake and burrito blend. All right. Sour cream. Should I just put it on top of everything or just put it on the side to dip? Whoa, that was a bit much. That came out way faster than I intended. And I'm drawing that on Saturday. So if you all haven't had a chance to sign up for the free coaching class, sign up for a chance to win. I'm giving away a spot in my coaching class. Now, if you still want to join the class, just sign up. And if you're the winner, I will refund you. So you guys, this is guacamole from Sam's Club in these little tubs. And I'm telling you, this stuff is the bomb. And it lasts forever in the fridge, unlike fresh guacamole. But it tastes like fresh, and it's literally just avocados and jalapeno peppers. Dehydrated onion, granulated garlic. Like and it's so good. So good. All right, the cold foam. She's done now. Why did it not foam up? You know what? Maybe it's the cashew milk is not foaming up as well as the almond milk. I don't know. Let's see. Well, it's still foamy, I guess. Not quite as with the cashew milk. It could be the cinnamon, though. Ooh. Yum. Could be oh, that's got some kick. Whoa, baby. That's good. That has some kick. That cayenne. Whoo, girl. You might want to lessen up the cayenne if you don't like spicy, because that's hot. And the next coaching session is going to be a general coaching session. There's going to be information for beginners if it's needed, and other than that, it's going to be a general support session to keep you on plan. Lots of encouragement. There'll be daily posts, there'll be weekly challenges, lots of stuff to keep you focused on the plan, but no special theme. I'm stepping away a little bit from the theme stuff, and what I'm going to be doing is an ongoing coaching session that you can, anytime you want to jump in, you can jump in and do coaching. And if that means you only want to do it for a month, then that's what you do. It will automatically renew at the end of each month or whenever. I'm still working on the details of that, but it will automatically renew, and you can cancel anytime. If you say, you know what, I want to do a month of coaching, just 1 month, then you cancel. If you want to do ongoing, you just let it go and you renew, it will automatically renew. And there will be things like 2 fuel cycles in a year, things like that. So it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So, all right. There's my ugly quesadilla. It's ugly because that green avocado is pretty hideous. I don't know, and I feel like maybe, I'm not sure. I'm still working out the details. Yum. Yum. That's really good. So it's not, and it won't be the last group. These will still stay as group coaching sessions. The only difference is, right now, when a group coaching session ends, you get removed from the session. And you lose all that history, everything that people have posted, all that information that you've been watching is gone. So now you'll be able to jump back in. If you take a month off, you'll be able to jump back in to your coaching and all of that information is there. You don't lose all those videos. You don't lose all that stuff. You can jump back in and have access to it all over again. That's the difference. But you're still going to have the same structured coaching sessions. There's still going to be live Zooms. There's still going to be weekly challenges. There's still going to be pop-up challenges. There's still going to be stuff like that. So I hope that makes sense. It'll still be like a group coaching, but you can do it ongoing and stay every month and keep going. Or you can pop out and pop in and pop out and pop in. There'll be fun stuff over the holidays. So, all right. Yeah, this ain't too shabby. This is really good. Really, really good, you guys. Man, who needs eggs for breakfast when you got that? All right. I'm gonna go drink my Mexican spicy. I think they call it a mocha. Man, it's good. Whatever it is. Yum. I'm gonna go drink that and eat my quesadilla, and then I'm gonna pop over to Kathy's house and bring her some cake. All right, guys. I hope you all have a beautiful day. It's Tuesday, so you know, yesterday I said if you had a legitimate reason to go off plan, to send me a message, and guess how many messages I got yesterday? So, no reason to go off plan on a Tuesday. Not when you got stuff like this. You got quesadillas and Mexican coffee for breakfast. Who needs to go off plan on a Tuesday? Not me, not you. So, stay on plan today. And if you're going to go off plan, you message somebody on my page and they will talk you off the ledge. So go subscribe, Instagram, YouTube. If you're watching this after the fact, please hit hashtag replay. I should have said that in the beginning, but I forget. I forget to say it every time. But subscribe to YouTube, share this video, like all that jazz. I love you all. If you're interested in coaching, check out my website. It's there for signing up. And okay. All right, guys, I love you. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you all back tomorrow, Lord willing. All right, guys, bye.